Thanks for checking us out. I'm Donald Williams with 3D International. We're here to show you the brand new version of the L35 polisher. We have an upgraded cable. We went from 14 gauge to a higher grade 14 gauge cable, which originally was a 16 gauge cable. Give us more juice, more power to the motor, longer lasting. One of the biggest noticeable things is that it has a green case on it. It's a little bit more rubberized, durable for a better fall. Not that we want you to drop it, it just will make it a little bit more durable. Gives you still the same great feel, easy to use, easy on, easy off. The dials, everything is nice and well thought through on where they go. You got your on and off trigger. You got your speed variations here. And you got your great balance. Now we're going to take and do a quick demonstration on this red car that we've gone through and prepared, that you've probably seen in a couple different videos. One of the demos on this car had bug guts galore. Also, we had some pine sap that we needed to wet sand and remove with 501. Now we're just going to top it all off with this brand new version of the L35 polisher and some 505 and the K55 SLP polishing pack. Turn it on the surface, just like our purple version we had before. They're back nice and slow, even passes with the polisher, and with the 505 you notice there's not a mess. We're not worried about taping it off. We're not worried about going over the plastic, the rubber. You're not going to get the buildup. Just worried about removing some scratches and get it nice and even. Great fill. My hand's not vibrating like crazy. I don't have too big of a throw where I'm worried about it ripping my pad or running into any of these mirrors or handles. Got great power, I'm pushing on it very hard, not stalling. Got great cutting ability, great polishing ability, and I want to crank it up to get even more. Got good speed variations. I can use it as a correction, or I can just use it as a waxer. Go over nice and slow to create an even wax job, but we want to get a little bit of correction here. And if you notice already, that we have to go up on this plastic here, not worried about it. Notice already the 505 goes a long way. Go over it in crisscross, back and forth motion. Nice, steady, even motion. 505 is ideal for both the dual action polisher and for those that prefer high speed. Take and brighten up some of these lenses here as well. It's these lenses on this car I'm sure we'll probably see in the future for a restoration kit. Doesn't take a whole lot of skill set to do this, obviously, because I'm doing it. The slower you go, the more correction you'll get. One thing you'll notice is the speed of the rotation in the orbit is going to give you more correction. And the slower you go, the more chance and opportunity. Now, the slower you go on the orbital, it's going to be more of an orbit, going to be more of a wax applicator. You want a little bit of friction here so that you can create a nice glossy finish. You want the friction in there because that's going to allow the micro abrasives that are in the 505, the 501, the 502, HC speed, all of our compounds and polishes to work. And they're non-diminishing, and as long as they're damp, they will continue to cut and do correction. The difference is the size and the material that's in there to allow for more aggressive cut. That's going to be the 501s. It's going to have a more aggressive finish to it. Where your 502s, your 505s, your AC speed, AC polish, they're going to have a finer abrasive in it to be able to finish it a little bit better. Give you a higher gloss. Now, one unique thing about the 505 and the AC speed alike is this does have a Monton wax in it, which is breathable for fresh paint and gives you a long open time, as you see here, and it creates easy wipe on and easy wipe off. When you turn it on the surface, turn it off on the surface. I need a little bit more material and we'll wrap this hood right up. Okay, now with the 505, the all-in-one correction glaze, it is a body shop safe product. It means it's silicone free, it means it's able to go into a shop. You're not going to worry about fish eyes. You'll be able to use it right outside the booth if you needed to. Shoot, if you wanted to use it in the booth. Not saying I recommend doing anything in the booth other than spraying, but for those who choose to, you're more than welcome to. The body shop safe item like this is also geared towards a rotary as well. All right, now we've taken the L35 polisher, gone through polished front end of this car. Let's see how easy it is to wipe off. Okay, now we wipe it off. Very easy on, very easy off. It's not all stuck in the jams. Gives you great gloss. And wow, look at that shine. Black trim. Right, we appreciate you taking the time, checking us out, 3dproducts.com, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Go ahead and feel free to ask any questions you guys have. I'm Donald Williams with 3D International, and we'll see you next time.